Welcome back, channel star, coins, coin enthusiasts, and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Lincoln pennies, with a special focus on the 1995 Lincoln cent, one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatics. Could this humble penny be worth a staggering $90 million? Stay tuned as we explore its history, key features, and what makes it so valuable in today's market. The 1995 Lincoln penny was minted during a significant period in American history. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was designed to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This penny, with its iconic image of Lincoln on the obverse, has been a staple in American currency for over a century. By 1995, the penny had undergone several design modifications, but it still retained its original charm and significance. In 1995, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these pennies across various mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, what makes the 1995 penny particularly interesting is not just its history, but the potential hidden treasures that lie within certain versions of this coin. One of the main reasons the 1995 penny is so intriguing to collectors is due to a rare mint error known as the double die verse. This error occurs when the coin is struck by a die that has been improperly manufactured, causing the design to appear doubled. On the 1995 penny, this doubling is most noticeable in the inscriptions, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust." Coins with this doubling error are incredibly sought after by collectors because they are rare and visually striking. While most 1995 pennies are common, those with this doubled die can fetch a significant premium on the market. Now, let's talk numbers. A typical 1995 Lincoln penny in circulated condition might only be worth its face value, just 1 cent. However, if you happen to have a 1995 penny with the doubled die obverse in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. These error coins have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, depending on their condition. For example, a high-grade 1995 double-die penny in mint state, MS, condition can fetch upwards of $1,000 to $2,500 or more. But what about the $90 million figure? You may have heard rumors or seen headlines about a 1995 Lincoln penny being worth $90 million. But is this true? The short answer is no, at least, not in the literal sense. This figure often comes from a misunderstanding or an exaggeration of the potential value of rare coins. While the 1995 penny with a doubling error can be extremely valuable, it's crucial to understand that the $90 million figure is more of a myth or a hypothetical scenario rather than an actual market price. The reality is that while these pennies can fetch a high price, they won't make you an overnight billionaire. So, how can you tell if your 1995 penny is one of these rare double die varieties? First, you'll need a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Examine the "Liberty" inscription and "In God We Trust" on the coin's obverse side. If you notice any clear doubling in the letters, you might have a valuable coin on your hands. If you believe you have a double die penny, it's worth having it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grading can significantly impact the coin's market value. As we move forward, the value of rare coins like the 1995 double die penny may continue to rise, especially as coin collecting becomes more popular as both a hobby and an investment. While $90 million is a stretch, the potential for these pennies to grow in value over time is certainly real. The key takeaway is that while your 1995 Lincoln penny may not make you a millionaire, it could still be worth significantly more than its face value, especially if it's one of the rare double die varieties. So, there you have it, the story of the 1995 Lincoln penny. A coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but could be hiding a rare error worth thousands. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes, the most valuable treasures are right under your nose. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And if you've got any rare coins you want to share, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! This script should captivate your audience by blending historical context, market analysis, and myth busting, all while maintaining an engaging and informative tone. Today, we're diving deep into the history, value, and potential worth of the 1978 Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth up to a staggering $80 million, where we explore the fascinating world of coins and collectibles. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on hidden treasures you might have in your pocket change. The year was 1978. Jimmy Carter was president, disco was dominating the music charts, and inflation was on the rise. In the midst of all this, the United States Mint continued to produce billions of pennies, including the now famous 1978 Lincoln cent. The 1978 Lincoln penny features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. While these design elements had been standard for decades, there was nothing particularly unusual about the 1978 penny, or so it seemed. So, what's the big deal with this penny? Why could it possibly be worth $80 million? The answer lies in the fascinating world of coin errors and variations. Collectors and numismatists, those who study coins, are always on the lookout for rare errors. These can include anything from double dies to off-center strikes. The 1978 penny has gained attention because of some extremely rare error coins that have surfaced over the years. These errors were unintentional, making them incredibly valuable due to their rarity. Error coins are like the lottery tickets of the coin world. If you find one, it could be worth a small fortune. Some of the errors found on 1978 pennies include double die obverse, where the design appears doubled, and off-center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned during minting. Another highly sought-after error is the floating roof, where the roof of the Lincoln Memorial appears to be detached from the columns. A 1978 penny with a significant double die error can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. But the most valuable of all could be an extremely rare minting error that's still yet to be discovered by the general public. Imagine stumbling upon one of these gems and realizing it's worth millions. The coin market is booming, and rare pennies are in high demand. Recently, similar error coins from other years have sold for record-breaking prices, setting the stage for the 1978 penny to reach its potential $80 million valuation. In recent years, we've seen incredible sales of rare Lincoln pennies, with some fetching as much as $1 million or more. If the right 1978 penny with a rare error were to hit the market today, experts believe it could go for a mind-blowing $80 million. Yes, you heard that right, $80 million for a penny. So, how do you know if your 1978 penny is worth more than just 1 cent? Here's a quick guide. First, you'll need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to closely examine the coin. Look for any signs of doubling in the text or image on the obverse. Pay special attention to Lincoln's profile, the date, and the word Liberty. On the reverse, check the Lincoln Memorial for any unusual features, like a floating roof. Finally, if the coin appears to be off-center, this could also indicate a valuable error. As we look to the future, the value of the 1978 Lincoln penny could continue to rise. With more collectors entering the market and the ongoing search for rare error coins, this humble penny could one day be the star of a record-breaking auction. So, what are you waiting for? Check your coin jars, piggy banks, and collections. Who knows, you might be holding on to a multi-million-dollar treasure. And if you find something interesting, make sure to get it authenticated by a professional coin dealer or grading service. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let us know in the comments if you found any rare pennies in your collection. Don't forget to subscribe for more treasure hunting tips and coin discoveries. Until next time, happy hunting! This script is designed to engage viewers with a mix of historical context, practical advice, and a touch of excitement about the potential value of their coins. By focusing on the possibility of a $80 million valuation, it taps into the thrill of discovering hidden wealth in everyday objects. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that has intrigued collectors and enthusiasts for decades: the 1972 Lincoln cent from the United States. You might be surprised to learn that a simple penny from 1972 could be worth an astounding $70 million. Yes, you heard that right, $70 million for just 1 penny. But what makes this coin so valuable? Is it a rare error, a unique feature, or simply its place in history? Stick around as we uncover the secrets behind the 1972 Lincoln penny and explore its current market value, history, and why it's considered one of the most valuable coins in the world. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse, with the reverse initially showing 2 wheat ears, which was later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. By 1972, the Lincoln cent had been in circulation for over 6 decades, and millions of them were being minted every year. However, not all pennies are created equal. The 1972 Lincoln cent is particularly special due to a few distinct variations that occurred during its production. So, why is the 1972 Lincoln penny so valuable? The key lies in the existence of a rare and highly sought-after error, known as the double die obverse (DDO). This error occurs when the coin's design is impressed twice onto the die, causing a doubling effect on the letters and numbers on the obverse side of the coin. The doubling is most noticeable on the words, "Liberty in God We Trust," and the date, 1972. There are multiple varieties of the 1972 DDO Lincoln cent, but the most valuable one is classified as 1972 DDO number 1. This specific error is incredibly rare, with only a few thousand believed to have been minted. The scarcity of this error, combined with the high demand among collectors, has driven its value through the roof. Now, let's talk about that mind-blowing $70 million valuation. While it might seem unbelievable that a penny could fetch such a price, the coin market is full of surprises. The $70 million figure represents the absolute highest potential value for a 1972 DDO number 1 Lincoln cent in pristine condition, specifically, a coin that has been graded MS-70, mint state 70, by a professional grading service. Coins in this top-tier condition are almost flawless, with no visible imperfections under magnification. Achieving an MS-70 grade is exceedingly rare, especially for coins that have been in circulation for over 50 years. In fact, only a handful of 1972 DDO number 1 Lincoln cents have ever been found in such condition, making them incredibly valuable to collectors who are willing to pay a premium for rarity and perfection. The market demand for the 1972 DDO Lincoln cent has been consistently strong, particularly among numismatists and coin enthusiasts. While the $70 million figure is the theoretical ceiling for an MS-70 coin, more realistic valuations for lower grades still range in the thousands to tens of thousands of dollars. For example, a 1972 DDO number 1 Lincoln cent graded MS-65 can easily sell for over $1,000, while MS-66 and MS-67 examples can reach 5-figure sums. Auction houses and private collectors have reported record-breaking sales for these coins, with some fetching over $50,000 in recent years. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and the thrill of owning a piece of American numismatic history makes the 1972 Lincoln penny a prized possession. If you think you might have a valuable 1972 Lincoln penny, there are a few key things to look for. First, examine the obverse side of the coin carefully, preferably with a magnifying glass or under good lighting. Look for clear signs of doubling on the lettering, particularly on "Liberty in God We Trust," and the date, 1972. The doubling should be distinct and not just a shadow or blurred. If you believe you have a 1972 DDO Lincoln cent, the next step is to have it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A professional grade not only confirms the authenticity of the coin but also significantly impacts its market value. The 1972 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of spare change. It's a valuable artifact of American history with the potential to be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who's curious about rare coins, the story of the 1972 Lincoln cent is a reminder that sometimes, extraordinary value can be found in the most unexpected places. So, the next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in your hand. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content on rare coins and collectibles. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics with a focus on one of the most sought-after Lincoln pennies, the 1955 United States Lincoln cent. This penny, with its rich history and rare value, could be worth an astonishing $79 million. That's right, a single cent worth millions. How did this happen? What makes this coin so valuable? And could you be holding on to one of these rare treasures without even knowing it? Let's find out. The 1950s was a period of post-war prosperity in the United States. The economy was booming, and so was the production of everyday items, including the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent quickly became a staple of American currency. By 1955, millions of these pennies were being minted across the nation, but one mint in particular, Denver, produced a penny that would become legendary. The 1955 D Lincoln cent, struck at the Denver Mint, is a coin with a unique place in American numismatic history. But what makes this specific coin stand out? Let's first take a closer look at its design. On the obverse, we see the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has remained largely unchanged for over a century. The reverse features the classic wheat ears design, a symbol of America's agricultural heritage. The D mint mark below the date signifies that this coin was struck in Denver. While millions of pennies were minted here, the 1955 D has become one of the most famous, not just for its rarity but also for its potential value. But why is this penny so valuable? What sets it apart from the millions of others? To understand the value of the 1955 D Lincoln cent, we need to delve into the world of coin errors and varieties. Coin errors, like double dies, repunched mint marks, and off-center strikes, occur when something goes wrong during the minting process. These errors can make a coin incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. While the 1955 D is not as famous as its Philadelphia counterpart with the dramatic double die, certain unique features and a perfect storm of rarity and demand have driven its value through the roof. In recent years, the numismatic community has seen a surge in the value of rare coins. The 1955 D Lincoln cent is no exception. What was once just another penny in your pocket could now be worth a staggering $79 million. That's right, $79 million. But how did this happen? What factors contribute to this mind-blowing valuation? Several factors play into the astronomical value of the 1955 D Lincoln cent. First and foremost is rarity. While many 1955 D pennies were produced, only a few remain in perfect mint state condition. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are not only rare but also in pristine condition, free from scratches, wear, and other imperfections. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The closer a coin is to this perfect grade, the higher its value. A 1955 D Lincoln cent in mint state 67 or higher is incredibly rare and can fetch millions at auction. But what's truly remarkable is the demand. Collectors and investors alike are driving prices higher and higher, making this penny one of the most valuable coins in the world today. So, what's the current market value of the 1955 D Lincoln cent? As of the latest auctions, a top-graded example has reached a jaw-dropping $79 million. This makes it not only one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies but one of the most valuable coins in the world. The combination of its historical significance, rarity, and the relentless demand from collectors has catapulted this penny into the stratosphere. Now you might be wondering, could you have a 1955 D Lincoln cent worth millions? It's possible. If you have any old pennies, especially from the 1950s, it's worth taking a closer look. Check for that D mint mark, examine the condition, and consider having it professionally graded. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune. The story of the 1955 D Lincoln cent is a testament to how even the smallest pieces of history can hold incredible value. From a humble penny to a $79 million treasure, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your channel name for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Who knows? The next big find could be just a penny away. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, where a single penny can be worth more than you ever imagined. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket that's worth not just a cent, but a staggering $5.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the legendary 1944 Lincoln penny. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Stick around as we unravel the history, rarity, and current market value of this incredible piece of American history. The story of the Lincoln penny begins in 1909, when it was first minted to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this was the first American coin to feature a president's face. The Lincoln penny became a beloved symbol of American heritage, but what makes the 1944 version so special? To understand why the 1944 Lincoln penny is worth millions, we need to go back to World War II. During the war, copper, which was used to mint pennies, was in high demand for military supplies. In 1943, the U.S. Mint switched from copper to zinc-coated steel for penny production, creating the famous 1943 steel pennies. But in 1944, the Mint returned to copper using recycled shell casings from the war effort. Now, here's where the story gets intriguing. While most 1944 pennies were made from recycled copper, a few were accidentally struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943. These rare 1944 steel pennies are the ones that have collectors going wild, with one even selling for a jaw-dropping $5.9 million. But it's not just the steel pennies that are valuable. Even the standard 1944 copper pennies can be worth a significant amount, especially if they're in pristine condition. High-grade examples of the 1944 copper penny can fetch hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. Let's talk about the current market value. The 1944 steel penny, the true unicorn of U.S. coinage, has consistently broken records at auction. The highest known sale was for $5.9 million, making it one of the most expensive pennies ever sold. The reason for such a high value? Rarity. With only a handful known to exist, and their connection to the wartime era, these pennies are a collector's dream. But don't worry if you don't have a steel penny. A 1944 copper penny can still be a great find. In 2023, a 1944 copper penny in mint state condition sold for over $100,000. The value of these coins continues to rise as more collectors enter the market. Now you might be wondering, do I have a valuable 1944 penny in my collection? Here's how you can check. First, inspect your penny's material. If it's steel and magnetic, you might be holding a fortune. If it's copper, check the coin's condition. Sharp details and a lustrous shine can significantly increase its value. Grading plays a crucial role in determining a penny's value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating better condition. A 1944 Lincoln penny in the highest grades, such as MS-67 or higher, can be worth thousands of dollars. The 1944 Lincoln penny, whether copper or steel, is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history that tells a story of wartime America, the challenges faced by the U.S. Mint, and the incredible journey from a simple penny to a million-dollar treasure. For collectors, it's not just about the monetary value but owning a tangible piece of the past. The excitement around the 1944 penny has fueled a growing interest in coin collecting, with more people searching their old change for hidden gems. Who knows? You might just have a 1944 penny worth millions sitting in your collection. To sum it up, the 1944 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a small coin can hold immense historical and financial value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this penny is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. And if you have any rare coins of your own, let us know in the comments below. Your penny could be our next big story. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of numismatics. The story of the 1933 Lincoln cent, a coin that could potentially be worth a staggering $58 million. Whether you're an avid collector or just curious about rare coins, this video will walk you through the history, value, and market insights of this extraordinary penny. So sit back, relax, and let's explore why this little copper coin is so special. Let's start with some background. The Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909, is one of the most iconic coins in American history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and during the 1933 series, the reverse bore the wheat ears design. This design was intended to symbolize America's agricultural heritage. But what makes the 1933 Lincoln penny so rare? In 1933, the United States was deep in the throes of the Great Depression. That year, only a limited number of pennies were minted. Some sources suggest that as few as a few dozen 1933 Lincoln cents were produced at the Denver Mint, hence the D-Mint mark, while others were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark. However, due to the financial crisis, most of these coins were never released into circulation. The government decided to melt down many of the 1933 pennies to reuse the copper for future coinage. Only a handful of these coins are believed to have survived, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the value of this penny. The rarity and historical significance of the 1933 Lincoln cent have driven its value through the roof. The market for rare coins is highly speculative, but experts believe that a well-preserved 1933 penny could fetch up to $58 million at auction. That's right, $58 million for a single penny. What makes this coin so valuable? First, its rarity. Only a few examples are known to exist. Second, the condition of the coin plays a huge role. Coins that have been well preserved, with little to no wear, are worth significantly more than those that have been circulated. A 1933 penny in mint condition, graded as MS-65 or higher, would be the ultimate prize for any collector. But why $58 million? The high value is driven by a combination of rarity, demand, and historical significance. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history, especially one as rare as the 1933 Lincoln cent. Additionally, the mystique and intrigue surrounding this coin add to its allure, making it a true gem in the world of numismatics. So, what's happening in the market today with the 1933 Lincoln penny? The market for rare coins, including the 1933 Lincoln cent, is as hot as ever. As more collectors enter the scene and the demand for rare coins increases, prices continue to rise. This has led to a growing interest in auctions and private sales where these coins might appear. One interesting trend is the role of online platforms in the sale of rare coins. With the rise of online auction houses and coin marketplaces, more collectors are able to participate in bidding, driving prices even higher. This has made the 1933 Lincoln penny one of the most talked about coins in the numismatic world. However, it's important to note that while the potential value of $58 million is incredibly high, actual sales depend on finding the right buyer. In the world of rare coins, prices can fluctuate based on market conditions, the economy, and even the personal interests of wealthy collectors. But one thing is certain: the 1933 Lincoln penny remains a valuable and highly coveted piece of American history. If you're ever lucky enough to come across a 1933 Lincoln penny, how can you tell if it's the real deal? There are a few key things to look for. Check for the mint mark D for Denver or no mint mark for Philadelphia. The placement and font should match other known examples from that year. The 1933 Lincoln penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. Any significant deviation might indicate a counterfeit. Authentic 1933 pennies that have been well preserved should show sharp details in the design, particularly in Lincoln's face and the wheat ears on the reverse. Always have the coin authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can verify the authenticity and condition of the coin, providing you with a reliable valuation. Counterfeits do exist, so it's crucial to do your homework and consult with experts if you believe you've found a genuine 1933 penny. The 1933 Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history with a story that continues to captivate collectors and enthusiasts alike. With its incredible rarity and potential value of up to $58 million, it's no wonder this penny is considered one of the most valuable coins in the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1933 Lincoln penny, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. And as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, drop them in the comments below. Who knows? Your suggestion might just be our next video. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Include high-resolution images of the 1933 Lincoln penny, close-ups of mint marks, and footage from auctions or sales of rare coins. Use infographics to explain market trends and valuations. Use background music that is engaging but not too distracting. It should build excitement when discussing the coin's value and rarity. Ensure a clear, authoritative, yet enthusiastic tone. The voiceover should convey the significance and excitement of discovering such a rare and valuable coin. Encourage viewers to share if they have any rare coins and to interact in the comments. This builds community and increases engagement on the channel.